Matthew Stafford just finished his 16th NFL season, his 4th with the Rams. After the loss to the Eagles, Stafford said that he will take time to consider his NFL future, but he knows he still has a lot of good football left in him. Stafford's head coach, Sean McVay, said the coolest thing about Matthew is that he shines the brightest on the biggest stages. When you look at that 7 playoff games that he's played in since he's been a Ram, he certainly gives you a chance every time he steps out onto the field, and for that, I'm sure appreciative. We have Super Bowl champ Matthew Stafford joining us now on HQ. And you've played in the NFL for well over a decade, not dating you whatsoever. But what has been the key to your longevity and all the success that you've had at the quarterback position?
I've been able to be a part of great teams. I've got great teammates, played with some great coaches as well. Obviously, rest and recovery is a huge part of what I do, especially as an older guy with a little bit more gray in my beard these days than I used to have. I'm partnered with Sleep Number, actually, and 95% of the guys on our team sleep on these beds. They're unbelievable for rest and recovery. The Sleep Number smart beds do a hell of a job for us. So I'm happy to be partnered with them and understand how important that is in my longevity in my career and the success that I've had. Also, a good key about the Sleep Number, you could have the different numbers for you and your wife, right? That's a positive? Oh, that's a must. That's a must in our household. I'm like 100% firm mattress. She's, somewhere in the 70s with a nice, soft mattress. I like mine cold. She likes it warm. We're all different people. We got to sleep on different sides. So it's a huge plus for us. You mentioned the different coaching, the different coaches that you've really had over the years that have really helped you throughout your career. And working with Sean McVay, how has he influenced your game? What makes him so unique as a head coach? Yeah, I mean, he's obviously a brilliant mind when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. He knows the game, really all sides. He's great on offense, great with defense and special teams as well. He's a great leader in our locker room and sets the tone for each and every week that we go out and play. I'm closer in age with him than I've been with any other coach. So it is, a cool experience to go into his office and sit there and talk football with him, and also talk things that are outside of football and be on the same page. So it's been a heck of an experience. I've loved, getting the opportunity to work with him. Always nice when you can talk life with someone that you respect, that's for sure. Now, you said in the past that winning Super Bowl 56 was a career-defining moment. How has that experience kind of shaped your perspective on the game? Yeah, I think it's helped me with appreciation. I appreciate every opportunity that I get to go out there and compete. And I want so badly to get back to those moments. That's what it's all about. Once you taste a little bit of that victory, and getting a Lombardi trophy, it's all you really hunt for, after the fact. So, I love playing this game. I appreciate every moment, and it's an amazing thing to be a part of a team that's going to be in the history books for forever. You said, that was a special moment for you, for your teammates. Now, as a former player that has been in those moments before, what's this week like leading up to the big game? I mean, so much media, there's so much outside attention. How do you manage it all? Yeah, I mean, it is, it's a lot. It's definitely different than a normal week of football. But I think the more that you can try to treat it like a normal week, the better. The game's it's going to be played. They're going to kick it off. They're going to snap the first snap, and you have to go out there and execute. So the more simple you can keep it in your mind, the better it's going to be. And that's what I tried to do, at least. And it worked out for me. It certainly did. All right, well, news broke this week that your teammate Cooper Kupp was informed that the Rams will be seeking to trade him immediately. And not only as a teammate, but as a close friend. How do you take the news? Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I've been around long enough to know that anything is possible. But Cooper's, he's been a pillar of this organization and this community for a long time, since he got drafted here. And his ability to, impact the guys in our locker room, obviously his play on the football field and the people in the community that he's been able to impact it's incredible. Super Bowl MVP, the guy's as good as it gets when it comes to making plays on the grass, but he's probably even better in our locker room, in the meeting rooms, and obviously as a family man. So just lucky to get to spend the time that I got to spend with him. Probably spent more time with Cooper Kupp than any other teammate I've ever had, as far as in the building and talking football and being about football. So I will, I'll miss him not being on the same team. Absolutely. Now, at this stage in your career, what goals do you still have, both on and off the field? Before, we were talking about our family and our kids. What do you hope and aspire to do in these upcoming years? I just love playing the game. I love competing. I love getting the opportunity to go out there and play in front of the fans, play with, great teammates and with great coaches as well. So I don't take lightly, how amazing of an opportunity it is to continue to play this game that I grew up loving and idolizing a lot of the guys that were in it, and now I'm getting to do it for a long time. So it's an amazing thing. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't have the support of my family and my wife and my kids. So. I love playing for them and in front of them as well. They're starting to really understand it and love being at the games and watching, doing all those kind of things, which is a huge blessing for me. But as far as off the field, I just want to be the best dad and husband I can be. That's what it's all about, and I love love getting to spend the time in the off season, taking the kids to school, picking them up, doing all that kind of stuff is really important for me.
Just the everyday dad stuff. We're going to go back real quick to where this kind of all began. So you, Clayton Kershaw, Scotty Scheffler, all went to Highland Park High School in Dallas. What is in the water down there? Like, how are you all so successful?
I don't know. It's a special place. I know I felt lucky to grow up there. I would say all of us probably would say the exact same thing. I don't know. I think Scotty and Clayton might still, have homes there, live there. It's an amazing place. But it was a fun time growing up. Obviously spent a whole lot more time with Kirsch than Scotty, but it's really fun getting to do it, in the same city as Clayton now for a few years. Spent so much time apart and being able to watch him up close and personal, in the city has been incredible.
A few years ago, I was covering one of your games, and I actually called Clayton Kershaw and asked him about you, and he said, that he was your center in football in high school. You both played baseball together, but the day that he met you, he knew that you were going to be successful, and he just said you were just incredible and so athletically talented. Do you think Kershaw could have played football if baseball didn't work out for him? Would you say the same about him?
Yeah, I would. I would say he was a really good hooper too. Lefty hooper. Nice. Had a good game. So we all grew up playing all the sports. He and I are slow as anybody, but we all ran track. We did it all. We played soccer, basketball, football, baseball. We just played as many sports as we possibly could, which was I thought a great way to grow up. And I think if you're asking me, I think he picked the right sport. I think I picked the right sport. And it's been fun to watch him do his thing.
You both just killing it in LA. Thank you so much for your time here on CBS Sports HQ. We appreciate you and wishing you the best as we continue to kind of follow your journey in the NFL. Matthew Stafford, thanks so much.
Thanks, Jenny. Appreciate it.
All right, we have all the coverage you can want and need on CBS Sports HQ. All the news, highlights, scores, and analysis. It's all here as we get ready for the big game this weekend. We've got a crew out in New Orleans as well, making sure we are in the know when it comes to it all.